What's up, guys? David Ruth here with a little bit of a mindset podcast. So, I want you to take a look around you right now. Just have a look around you. Things that you have, things that you own, people in your life, children, wives, girlfriends, cars, jobs. Just take a look around. All these started as a thought. It started in your mind before it became a physical reality, right? So this leads on to what I'm talking about today in this podcast, and that is goal setting. Manifestation. Does it really work? So I get people all the time come to me, my followers, when I put mindset posts up or I have a chat with them. I try to coach them about driving their sales when they get themselves down because they're not making the sales or things aren't working for them and they're giving up. I go ahead and I say to them, well, have you got yourself a goal list? Have you wrote things down? Things that you're talking to me about right now, have you actually wrote them down? And they're like, no, I don't believe in any of that. No, it doesn't come to it. It might work for you, but why is it going to work for me? Well, we're the same people. We're both humans, okay? I'm not a millionaire. I write down things on a list. I make those goals a reality by actually working at them. And when I write things down, and this is what you should be doing as well, when you write your goals down, write meaningful goals down, write something that you really want, something that's going to make a change in your current life, okay? And what I say to them is, these goals aren't just words on a piece of paper, okay? These are actually things that you want, okay? These are things that you want to work at and things that are going to happen if you work at them, okay? That's the whole point of a goal. If it wasn't a goal and it wasn't achievable, then it wouldn't be called goal setting, okay? It would be called dreaming, right? So write down these goals and make sure that it's something that you really want to achieve. And believe me, if you work at it, it is something that you really want, then you will really start to work at it. It's hard to get started to begin with, but once you get started and you see that actually it is working and you start crossing off that list, that thing that you had in your mind start to become closer, within reach, and you can actually start to feel it coming closer and closer. And this is all part of manifestation, okay? So your mind begins to think that this thing that you want is real. You start to believe in yourself and it becomes a physical reality, okay? So your mind slowly begins to think that yes, this thing is real and he is working at it and he's hitting his goals, and you start to begin to feel that yourself. And that's how manifestation works. That's how the vibrations work. The more you work at this goal, this list, the higher your vibrations go, the closer the physical reality becomes.
I want a snack.
She wants a snack. This is my lovely little daughter asking for a snack, knowing exactly what she wants on her goal list and making it happen. So let me just keep this podcast rolling right now while I see to this lovely daughter of mine and giving her needs and wants. What have we got here? Nice apple soft bake. Boom, there you go. She manifested the hell out of that snack, didn't she? So moving on, this is exactly what this podcast is all about. Positive thinking, writing those goals down, and the manifestation. Does it work? Go ahead and have a look at success stories. There are hundreds and thousands of different success stories out there of people that have set goals and made it become a reality. And also people that adamant and know exactly what they want. And I'm going to tell you a story now about Tony Robbins, an amazing entrepreneur. He does mindset training and goal setting seminars all across the world. At one of his seminars, he had a lady in the crowd and she rose her hand and said, well, I want to earn $100,000. And he goes to say, well, that's great. What do you do at the moment? And she says, I struggle to make $30,000 a year. And I want to do $100,000 in 7 weeks. So Tony Robbins was like, well, he kind of thought to himself, well, she struggles to make 30,000 in the space of 12 months. How is this lady going to do 100K in such a short period of time? In 7 weeks, in fact. And he wanted to kind of say to her, well, I think we need to adjust your goal setting a little bit here. But he didn't. He let her roll with it, because at the end of the day, who's he to say? Who's he to say no to her dreams? Who's he to stop her goal setting and, knock that vibration level down? Because that's exactly what he's teaching, right? These workshops that he does. So he kind of let her have it and says, please do keep in contact with me and let's see how this goes for you. Sure enough, 6.5 weeks later, she contacted Tony Robbins and says, well, hey, I did it. I've got $100,000. So how she did it, in fact, was through lottery. So she wrote down a bunch of numbers and how she was going to take action on getting the tickets. I don't know the full details, but it worked for her. She got herself $100,000 in the space of 6.5 short weeks. Now, is this a coincidence, or is it just something that is a fluke? Maybe. But on the other side, you've got the fact that she set her goals. She knew exactly what she wanted, and she may have manifested that. She turned up to another one of Tony Robbins' seminars, and this is where it starts to get really interesting. She said to him that she now wants to make 150,000, not 100,000. She wants to make 150,000. And 6 months later, this is all in the space of the same year, guys, okay? 6 months later, she came back to Tony Robbins and said she didn't make the 150,000. And Tony Robbins was like, oh, I'm so sorry, but keep on working at your goals. I'm sure you can make that 100,000 work for you. And she says, oh, no, I did. I made 200,000. So she's gone from making 30,000 in 12 months to 10 times that figure. She's 10x'd her figure, okay? She's made $300,000 by knowing exactly what she wants and knowing and telling herself, not just herself, but society and the big Tony Robbins saying, I will do it. I will do it in 7 weeks, and I'm going to make 150,000 or more on top of that. And she did exactly that. So goes to reason that it is something to add to your arsenal of strategies, okay? Set yourself goals, know exactly what you want, and believe that it's already real, okay? Make sure that you know exactly what you need to do. Set an action plan on these goals, and you will start to see changes. You won't know it until you go back and look, okay? That things are actually starting to happen in your life without even realizing it. These things start to manifest themselves as you go through your goals, okay? So that's just one success story. That's just one success story out there. And there are a lot of amazing stories. So go ahead and have a look at some, and you'll begin to see that this stuff really does work. That's a great story, right? I mean, I'm not for lottery tickets, especially not setting goals. I'm going to buy X amount of lottery tickets, and that's how I'm going to make my fortunes, right? But it just goes to show that there is a level of understanding that goes with manifestation that me, you, and everybody else does subconsciously understand. Okay, guys, thank you so much for listening to this podcast. And actually, I want you to go back to the start of this cast and remember what I said about looking around. Everything in your life right now all started out as nothing but a goal in your mind. Okay? You're in that same frame of mind now. You're in that same frame of mind for creation. Think about it. Go ahead and check out my YouTube channel where I have plenty of mindset material and coaching on how to really make yourself a living online. And do connect with me on other social medias. Just drop a Google search on me, Damien Maruth, and let's connect.
You have just heard the voice and mind of Damien Maruth, the no-nonsense coach. Subscribe and stay tuned for more crazy value.